welcome back to an Unfired Garbage Can. I'm your host, Lainey. And today we'll be doing a Gemini season makeup tutorial. If you can't tell, I got new sunglasses and I've been enjoying that because I don't like sunglasses and every time I wear them I feel horrible about myself. But today we're going to be doing a Gemini season makeup tutorial, which is a gold eye on one side and a pink eye on the other, because Gemini is the sign of the twins, two sides, the two faces or whatever, I don't know. They're an air sign. They're known for being, they're the sign of communication. They're known for being talkative, fun, wanting to experience life. They're really just interesting people.
Period.
Since it's Gemini season, I've decided to do a makeup tutorial because I'm doing like a zodiac sign makeup thing, but I only get to do one every once a month because of how the season works. So this is the Gemini season tutorial. Let's get into it. Gemini, a very controversial sign. Controversial? Why? Because people think that because they're two-faced, that so they get a bad rap. So I'm going to take brow pencil and brush out my brows. Yeah, I don't have any particularly strong feelings on Gemini. I have Geminis that I like and Geminis that I don't like. I have a theory that Geminis don't change, but the way you feel about them changes. So like they're not actively changing, but like the people around them are. So it seems like they're changing.
It's a conspiracy theory that I'm actually interested in.
My mom's a Gemini. Her birthday was yesterday. And my mom is like such a chaotic May Gemini. So I feel like there's a difference between May Geminis and June Geminis. I'm just filling in my brows. Like, May Geminis are more, they're less chaotic. June Geminis are chaotic. I feel like they're more, because like Gemini's closer to Taurus, like May Geminis are closer to Taurus and June Geminis are closer to Cancer, and air and water is a really chaotic mix. I saw something that said that a lot of people think that Geminis bring out the worst in them. And someone said that Geminis don't bring out the worst in you, but they reveal like your worst traits because you're emphasizing your worst traits, and they like force you to look back on what you are, which I think is an interesting concept. And Gemini isn't my favorite sign because I don't really have any influential Geminis beside my mom in my life that I'm close to. But yeah, Geminis, gossipers. I know they're the sign of communication, but gossip, they love to talk. Air signs just love to talk so much. Yikes. Which is a good thing because Geminis tend to like, it's a very air sign thing to like go up to like anyone and be like, let's talk, which I think is a good thing. But I'm a Cancer, so like I'm always like, I don't want to talk to anyone. But Geminis are very, very talkative. So for the look today, I wanted to do something with like different colors on each side of my face because Gemini's the twins and they have like two sides. And so I wanted to do that, and I have the Zodiac palette from ColourPop by Kathleen Knights, and every like sign has like a color, and like ever since I got that palette, I now associate that sign with that color. So on that palette, Gemini is like this green gold color, it's right there, and I wanted to do something with the gold, the greenish gold, and so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a pink green look, not pink green, pink gold look. And so I'm gonna do like gold and pink, like gold on the lid and then pink in the inner corner of one eye, and then pink on the lid and then gold in the inner corner of one eye, because I think that's gonna look really cool. I've never really done anything like that before. before. So yeah, so I'm wearing a pink shirt and then a gold choker and gold and pink earrings today. I just kind of like the idea of gold and pink because Gemini is it's an air sign, so it's like flowy, and I feel like gold and pink complement each other really well. So I wanted to do that. I didn't want the gold to be a warm brown tint. I wanted it to be kind of like cool toned. So I have this old Maybelline palette, and there's this matte brown shade right there, and I love this shade because it's great for theatrical makeup, but it's also great for when you want to have a brown in your inner corner, but you don't want it to be too warm, because it's like, it's neutral cool, and it's really great for whenever if you're doing like a matte brown look and you get too warm, then you just add it over your inner, like your crease shade, and it instantly makes it cooler. And I don't know, I just love neutral matte browns in my crease for some reason. I feel like it just make me feel bougie. I don't know. Wait. I'm not supposed to be doing this side.
See, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
So we've already encountered some problems in this tutorial. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just finish doing that. Don't touch that eye, Lainey. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Duolas from the Jackie Aina palette, which is this shade right here. Because it is a little bit darker than the Gemini shade on the Zodiac palette, and I want to start with the darker shade on the outside. I use my fingers for most of my shimmer shades. I find that brushes are inconsistent and not reliable, and they don't keep the shine. And I use a lot of ColourPop, and ColourPop is kind of known for like, use your fingers on these colors. So I'm gonna use my fingers, and if you have a problem with that, then don't watch the video. Great. Okay. Ooh, she's tasty. I'm gonna take the Gemini from the Zodiac palette. I don't know, I just love the way that Kathleen like named all of the shades. Oh, that's foily. I don't even think I've ever used this shade before because I never really do green gold looks. But that's pretty. Oh, yes. You love to see it.
Look at the material.
You should be going home
You can be
anyway.
the judge of it.
I'm gonna take the neutral matte brown again and then go into my crease again so that it blends better. Do I have any Gemini in my chart? Let me think. I think my Mercury is in Gemini, which is how you like think and communicate. And Gemini is like the sign of communication. So that means that I love to, not that I love to talk to people, but I love to talk about things. So like I'm always constantly being like, I'm just gonna talk about this random subject for like 2 hours. And so that is interesting. Okay, so we've blended out the crease. I actually love how that looks. And then we're gonna go into let's go straight into the inner corner highlight. So we're gonna go ahead and take, this is Wet n Wild loose highlighting powder, and it's like whenever they came out with their Zodiac collection, but it's like this pink silver toned highlighter, which I think is great because I think you only need like 4 highlight shades. You need gold, a silver toned one, pink toned one, a blue purplish toned one. I think that's the only 4 highlight colors you need, and I have a pink and silver one. So like if I put it on and I don't really blend it, it still looks pink, but if I just blend the heck out of it, it turns silver-ish, but it really works that way. So I'm just gonna take this flat brush, take the lid, and just put it in the inner corner. But yeah, I feel like my pretty neutral opinion on Gemini comes from the fact that I don't know any Geminis except for my mom. Like I don't have any Gemini friends. Like I have a lot of Virgo friends. I have a lot of Scorpio friends, Libras. I have a Sag friend. But other than that, I don't really have any Gemini friends. So I think that's interesting. I think that's probably the reason why. Any famous Geminis? There are a lot of famous Geminis. Kanye West and Donald Trump are both Geminis. Depending on how you feel about them, that could be an indication of whether or not you like Gemini. Carol Baskin is a Gemini too. My favorite Geminis, I think Danny Gonzalez is a Gemini YouTuber. I really like him. He's chaotic. He's a chaotic person. So I have the Femme Rosa She palette from ColourPop, and this palette has a lot of, it's like a rose gold palette. I think I'm gonna take Deer in this palette. Anytime I'm doing a pink look, I just use this one because it's like my go-to. I don't know. Because if you're gonna do a rose gold look, you only really need this one palette, which I think is really nice. Okay. Adding that matte pink into my inner corner. Honestly, I think my favorite makeup, like eyeshadow, is like a matte pink because you can do a lot with it. And then I'm gonna take a dip into Missy, just a dip to like add some like depth to my crease. But yeah, I don't think that Gemini's changing. I don't think that is a bad thing necessarily. I think it's good to change, and we all change. We do. So next, I'm gonna start with some pinks. Okay, so in this one, I'm gonna take Babe. Yeah, Babe, which is this shade right here. And take my finger. Shocker. Wow. Lenny, you're so unpredictable. And work that onto my lid. So I have two more makeup shades. They're both ColourPop. I have Birthday Cake, that's the blue one, and then Bubbly. So I think I'm gonna take Birthday Cake because it's a little bit darker, and I'm just gonna put it a little bit, just a smidgen, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. I'm gonna take Bubbly, which is like a bubblegum pink, and I'm gonna use my ring finger. I love how ColourPop shadows feel on my fingers. And then I'm gonna go back on with Babe and put that in the, like, this third of my eye. Then, time for the inner crease. This is Flexitarian, from ColourPop, the highlighters. It's I think one of its most successful highlighters because it's just so shimmery. You can't really see on my camera, but it is so shimmery. It's so soft. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, amazing.
Period.
Okay, I love how that looks. Now, let's do eyeliner. Okay, we've now reached the point in the evening where if I keep touching my eyeliner, I'll probably mess it up. So let's not touch it anymore. So we've now reached the point of the evening where face makeup is a thing. So I haven't been wearing foundation because it's summer and who wants to wear foundation, so I just use concealer as foundation. Especially ColourPop is like really good. The ColourPop No Filter Concealer as a foundation. This one's kind of glowing. It's fun. Wow. She's pretty or whatever. So let's do powder. So I have Maybelline Fit Me. If you can tell, I only use 2 makeup brands, Maybelline and ColourPop. That's what we call being poor. This is Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Dark. It's like really dark, but I use it as a bronzer because I don't necessarily want to make my face more red, which I feel like is what a lot of bronzers do. But like, I'm not about that life, so I just buy darker face powder and use it as a bronzer. It also works really well if you are in a show where you need face dirt. Because I was in Les Miserables, French, and like everyone had to wear dirt, and the dirt was like communal, and I was like, I'm not about that life. I'm not about that life, so I just would use this as face dirt, because when you like pack it on really thick, it like looks like dirt on your face, and I feel like using fake makeup powder is better than using like chocolate, which is what some theater places use, as well as like communal. And now if I'm in another show where I need to use dirt, I can do whatever I want. Oh, okay. Something I've noticed about Geminis is that they like to keep themselves busy, like most air signs do. And my mom, who's a Gemini, she's always finding a new obsession. She like always constantly finding like favorite snacks. Like she'll be like, this is my new obsession, and it's like a different flavor of popcorn. She does this consistently, like every week. It's pretty funny. Geminis are funny people. I actually like how this looks. It's actually like sparkly, but it's so subtle that if you like were looking at me and like you weren't thinking, you wouldn't notice I was wearing 2 different colors on my eyes, which I think is really funny. So blush. So I have this ColourPop like blush stick, and in the shade Aviary. I love this because I think you always need like a dark pink blush and a light pink blush depending on what mood you're going for. And light pink blush is in right now. So I'm gonna put that right. At least just put it in a circle. I'm gonna put that right on my cheeks. I don't like to contour with blush. Because I like having a soft and round face. Like I like having like contouring with like shades, but like I love my cheeks right here and like how they like get rounded out sorta. And I've never really liked the whole like putting blush like on all over your cheek look, because I feel like it makes your cheek like all one thing and kind of like makes your face more harsh, whereas I really like having soft cheeks. So I don't like contouring with blush for that reason. But like, you do you, boo. It's not my thing. Okay, highlighter. So I'm gonna take, they came in a pack. So this is blush, this is the highlighter. It's the Rose Gold highlighter ColourPop blush stick that comes in the shade Flycatcher. And then I'm gonna highlight. I love highlighting my brow bone. It's one of the simplest pleasures of life. So at the end, I'll have a selfie compilation. So thank you so much for watching my makeup tutorial today. Happy Gemini season to all my Geminis out there. I hope that you're thriving during this time. Enjoy your season. Think about yourself. Be introspective. Next season is Cancer season, so we're gonna go all out through that video because she's a Cancer. And I hope everyone's staying safe in this quarantine, and just be kind to one another. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.
It's me, Jesse and Ari. If they test me, they sorry. Riders up like a hurry and pull up in this Ferrari.